It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He's fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. The design run, Jackson keeping it. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180!
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
20! Super!
Goff on 3rd. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
26 yards. First down, Ravens.
First down throw for Jackson. Flush out out to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw from Goff. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
180! Listen. Super 66! Maverick wall!
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. It is cut left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Value 3! What? We go 76! 180!
They're going to throw again. Goff. It's picked off. Dante Jackson. There he goes. Right sideline. And he brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180! Tight end, watch the tight end. Tight end on the ball. Tight end on the ball.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
20. Louis.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and throws it on him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
17, super. Orange. Turbo.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pick up a 17, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-0 our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Pistol snap to Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Sign quarterback run here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He'll have the first down and even more. Still fighting forward. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
7 yards. And the Ravens first down.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar out of the pistol. This one's caught. Looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the pistol, it's Gibbs. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety.
The tackle occurred in the end zone. Result of the play is
so after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Now he starts from the 6. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making this a laugher before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Hey, 5.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. Catch made. Left side by Palmer. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What's that?
Goff. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
180. Hey, Shell, Ric Flair.
Motion.
What's that?
Again, Goff. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Ravens first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Has some room to work. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking of touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Goff to the air now. No place to go. Ravens taken down. And after one player's drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Goff back to throw. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Galloping inside the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions jump some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut into the lead by another point.
Lions 7.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Play fake, Jackson. Headed out right. He can run it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
In the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
White 20. Hold on. Horrible.
From the gun, Goff. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I think we know that the quarterback's in the demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gets it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go.
5. We go. 76.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes out to the left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Black 20.
Here comes the 4th down snap to go. He's gotten to his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Black 20. 4 down.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Connecting on the slant. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
76, tell him. 76. Tiger. 11.
They're going to throw again. Goff. This is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Getting out to his left. Now he's going to air this one out long. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Gibbs now from the gun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Goff on 1st and 10. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
18-yard line.
180! What's up?
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
4 yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions.
Hey, kill kid!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Prime getting it to Amon St. Brown. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and remind him, listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
3rd and goal, the offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Tonight, we go 76, 180, what's up?
Looking to throw, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Yo.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So second down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be Baltimore first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Mitchell up the middle. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Mitchell again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready.
Go with a design keeper. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson couldn't pass line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else.